Today, I will explain the dictatorial Sparta and the democratic Athens. Let's hop into it. No more further discussions. Let's go. Let's first discuss the dictatorial Sparta. Sparta was the capital of Laconia. The Spartans were simple, frugal, and militaristic people. They are not articulate, hence, the meaning of the modern word laconic means a person who speaks little. Sparta was a dictatorship unlike Athens. Lycurgus, its most famous lawgiver, set up its government with the ruling power vested in a dual monarchy, which is comprised of two kings, assisted by the Council of Elders, which consisted of 28 old men. The two kings led Sparta in times of war. Spartan society is generally divided into three classes, namely, first, the Spartans, which are the citizens and the warriors, representing of approximately 5% of the total population. Number 2, the Perveci. Those are free men engaged in trade and industry, but they don't have a voting privileges. And the third and last one of the social classes in Sparta are the Helots. They are slaves who cultivated the farms or served as house servants. Sparta was a really military state. All Spartans were obliged to acquire training in arms and to fight for their city-state. All of their babies were examined by government authorities, and only those who are healthy are allowed to live. If a baby was physically weak, he was hurled down the mountain to die. At the age of 7, the boys were taken away from their families and were made to live in military barracks. They were given rigid training to make them physically strong and skilled in the use of arms. At the age of 20, they became full citizens with the right to vote. At the age of 30, they were obliged to marry. Married men enjoyed little family life, for they must eat and sleep in the barracks until they reached the age of 60, when their military duty ended. Now, it's time to discuss the democratic Athens. Athens, which is located in the peninsula of Attica, is the largest city-state of Greece. It was the best embodiment of the democracy in ancient Greece. In 594 BC, Solon, a very wise reformer, granted reforms which started a democratic form of government. First, the poor people were given the right to vote for public officials. Second, a court of appeals, composed of citizens from all classes, was created to review the decisions of the regular courts. Thus, until today, a wise legislator is called Solon. Unlike the Spartans, the Athenians were freedom-loving and cultured. They were fond of arts, music, literature, philosophy, public speaking, and debate. They believed that the state must exist for the individuals and not the individuals for the state. So, what I've discussed is the difference between the dictatorial Sparta and the democratic Athens of the ancient Greece. I hope you learned something today. If you like this video, no pressure. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching and Merry Christmas.